And here we go.
All right. Hello, everyone. Hey, welcome back to Turquoise Skies. Turquoise Tuesday. I have some turquoise, so it's kind of Turquoise Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Welcome. My name is Matthew James here at Turquoise Skies. I've got Marco on. What do we call your position, Marco?
Director, of course.
We have Marco as our director today, and I've got some beautiful jewelry to show you.
Oh yeah.
We've got some pendants and some bracelets, and we're taking 20% off of everything today. And so if you see something you like, just go ahead and leave a comment below and say mine or sold, and it's yours. And we'll set it aside for you, and we can, if we get your email, we can collect your payment that way and ship it out to you, and hopefully you'll get it by Christmas. Today is like the last day that the post office is saying that they're going to be able to make shipments on time.
Oh shoot, dang.
Hi Kim.
I should order something today.
Hey Kim, we need to talk about something. If you give me a call later, I've got a piece for you. So anyway, we've got some beautiful pieces here today, a variety of things. I've got some Isaac Correes. I've got some pieces made by some other T.Skies artists. We've got Drew Ruiz. Yeah.
I was looking at that purple one a lot like that. I think that's gonna be my favorite of the day.
Yeah, that's super cool. That purple.
The snake.
Yeah, it's a. I guess the snake is a symbol of like eternity.
Oh yeah, the snake eating itself.
Mm-hmm.
Hello to everybody on YouTube.
Hello everyone.
Oh yeah.
Hello Arthur. Terry, Linda, good to see you today. Okay, if you've been here before, you know how this works. If you haven't, then basically just watch, and if you see something you like, let us know, and we'll save it for you. All these pieces today are all one of a kind, and once it sells, and it's gone, and it's no longer available. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all staying warm. It's a little chilly here today. And I hope you're all staying healthy. We've got Janice is recovering at home. If you've seen her on Facebook, she's feeling much better. She's not coming in yet, but she might be out for a little while. And Jess is still gone. And hopefully we get some other faces in here soon, so it's not just the Shep show. Anyway, let's get into the jewelry. Is everybody ready?
Oh yeah.
Hi Cynthia. Hi Marilyn. Thanks for joining us today. All right.
As you're scooting off.
I'm scooting off the screen. Well, I wanted to be able to reach this and the camera. This first piece is a lovely piece from a friend of mine, Isaac Correes from Santo Domingo, Pueblo. So Isaac. He's very well known on the Pueblo. He's always participating in the Pueblo with the Pueblo. He's a councilman. He was the war chief last year, and he didn't make a lot of jewelry last year, so we have some of his pieces, but not a lot. And he gave this piece for us to sell. This is a what they call mosaic inlay, stone to stone inlay. The Santo Domingo do a lot of inlay work, and particularly it's usually a backed piece. They used to use vinyl records.
Really?
Yep.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, if you go back to the 70s, you saw a lot of vinyl record jewelry where they would have a vinyl record as the back piece, and then they would inlay stones on the front. In that same concept, Isaac uses shell. So this is a nice thick black shell. Pin shell, maybe?
Yeah, it has that iridescence similar to like the mother of pearl type shell.
Yeah, that is the mother there that you're seeing. The corn stalk is the symbol of life on the Pueblo, and the sun. And then he carefully cuts by hand each one of these pieces. We have a video on YouTube about Isaac, and Isaac in his home is cutting stones, and he'll talk about himself and who he is. He's also a flute player. And so in this we've got some mother of pearl turquoise We've got this this Kingman turquoise that has been pretty hot lately, which they infused some bronze. So you see this metallic
Oh, okay.
stone. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see
Yeah,
if we
there's
can
like
get it.
that bronze and then that little bit of red in it.
Yeah.
Oh.
You see that shine?
Yeah. That's cool.
And then we've got the orange is a Spiny Oyster. We've got some black jet, and a couple different varieties of turquoise mines.
Oh yeah.
So this piece is retailing for $160. On sale today for $128.
Isaac Corries.
His mother is Mary Corries Lovato, very well-known elder artist. She was an apprentice of her father, who was Leo Corries, and one of her teachers was Charles Laloma, Hopi artist, well-known. Another one of Isaac's, hand-cut turquoise pendant. Got this green turquoise. Reminds me of a turtle.
This is another Isaac Corries piece.
This is another Isaac Corries piece. Hey, Debbie. And he's got the swirl on the back.
So what does the swirl represent? Do you know?
So, his mother's symbol is the hand, the healing hand, which is a hand with a swirl in it.
Okay, I've seen those. All right, we've had those on the show before.
Yeah, and I think he usually adds a touch of that family crest in there. I think it's also eternity and life. So yep, again on white shell, we've got this beautiful piece, natural good stones. This piece is also $160 on sale for $128. Isaac Corries, Santo Domingo, Pueblo. This next piece is interesting. It is a bracelet. I'm sorry, a necklace.
Was this one of Eddie's pieces?
No, this one was actually a Drew made this one here.
Oh, okay.
So, yep.
Love the spiny.
The Spiny Oyster.
Drew Ruiz.
Drew Ruiz.
Okay.
R-U-I-Z.
I just put the initials. I never want to spell an
There we
artist's
go.
name wrong again.
Yeah, some of the names can be a little difficult.
I still don't know how to spell Nakai off the top of my head.
There we go. Super simple. Rope wire border on a thin chain. I believe the chain is 18 inches. And that hangs. I don't know if you can see that on the other camera, Marco. See what I mean? But it'll hang, it's like a bar. It'll hang down. I need to have a model. Simple piece. This piece is retailing for $199. On sale today for $160.
So an orange spiny oyster with a pendant. Or with a
You know what? This actually might be lion's paw. Have we talked about that on the show before?
No, I've never heard of that.
So, you see how there's orange in this piece, and you're almost getting a purple color here?
Okay, yeah, I kind of see that.
You
where
see
it's
that?
like the really dark part, like right in the center. Like
Yeah,
if you
right-
see my mouse, like right there.
Yeah, right in the center, you're getting that purple, starting to change into a purple hue.
Oh.
Well, as far as I've heard, so lion's paw is a cousin of Spiny Oyster, and Spiny Oyster is orange, kind of a red color, and a purple color, but it's never both. Whereas lion's paw will have both colors at the same time. I need to confirm that with someone, but I've been saying that for a couple of years now, and I've had a couple people tell me that, and then it's just kind of hearsay, so I need to look it up. So if anyone knows for sure, but how I've always been told to tell the difference is, even though the colors stay the same or very similar, that lion's paw will go back and forth between purple and orange, and Spiny Oyster will stay one solid color, either orange or purple.
Mm.
So this one could be lion's paw, which is a little more rare.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in the shop. We've only really had spiny oyster.
You've seen the Spiny Oysters before though, right? The shells?
Oh
They're
yeah,
all
yeah,
spiny.
you had them on the show.
Lion's
Oh.
paw just doesn't have the spines on them.
Oh, it's still a shell though.
Yep, it's still a
Okay.
shell. Okay.
And how much was this one again?
This one's $160.
Oh, that's nice with the chain included. That's a nice size for it too. 18-inch.
18-inch? Okay. Bin.
Running number 4.
I think this was Bin Yazi over in Gallup.
Ben Yazzie.
Yeah.
If you put it on one of those plastic things, you can kind of get the angle of
Yeah, it's a good call. The stone.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
It looks like a wolf's head right in the center with that matrixing.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
It's howling to the moon.
Yeah, it's like it's like if you were looking up in the clouds and you were like trying to find cloud shapes, but opposite colors. You know?
What do you see in that turquoise, everybody?
God, that's a great piece.
That is beautiful, beautiful green turquoise. Probably Southern Nevada, probably Royston, although it could be one of those mines down the Royston Belt in the south. We've got our rope wire border layered with these partial triangle border that has some saw work. Oh, and Eddie said he would be happy to do a video with us.
Oh yeah,
Doing
I
some
heard you
saw work.
talking about him.
Yeah, oh my gosh, he's so fast. It's crazy. Everyone thinks he's on fast forward, but he moves so fast. And
Yeah, I heard you guys' conversation when he came in yesterday, and he was just talking about like he's been doing it for years. It took him a long time to get to that speed.
he just saws so fast. Like, if you get your finger in the way, he would saw a finger up.
Oh my
Just
God.
how fast he
Yeah,
moves.
this is kind of a remnant piece, like with the saw work on the side. It reminds me of Eddie's work. But
Yeah, the intricate saw work, and it's a little different. It's very precise, and just every single one of these lines, you can see that on the side, is a hand saw that you go through and saw one by one. And the artists usually get good enough that they're eyeballing.
Yeah, they don't even mark it out.
They don't mark it. It's almost a waste of time. They eyeball each of these little marks.
Well, that's what you want to get to as an artist. You don't want to have to use any help from markings. That is so cool though.
This is cool.
That's a big saw blade too. Because I doubt that would be like 2 cuts for each line. It'd be just like the one size saw blade.
Yep, he just got a thick saw blade out, and we need to find a thicker saw blade for our saw, for our spirit line. Would be nice, huh?
I have all those sizes, so I'll test out which ones work, and
Yeah.
we can just buy those.
Anyway, as we get going here, we've got some applique beads. The bale is really cool. It's
Big too.
It's a decent size. It's a tube bale, so you can be fitting some larger pieces, some larger necklace chains, or some beaded jewelry through there.
Is that, would you say like a 1/4 inch or like a,
Let's get a measurement on it.
you know? Yeah, 'cause I got my mom those 1/2 inch Navajo pearls, and only one of her pendants fits on it. So
Uh-oh.
I guess I gotta make her a new pendant.
That was the trick. You give that to her so she would fund your jewelry career.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good call, Marco. It's a little bit bigger than a 1/4 inch. I would say somewhere between a 1/4 inch and 3/8
Okay.
opening there. A 1/4 inch would fit right in there. This piece is signed Sterling,
With the B.
and this is a good deal. $180 today, on sale for $144.
Great price. And we are doing layaway. If your total order is $250 or more, that qualifies for layaway, correct?
That's right. If your order is $250 or more, it qualifies for layaway, which means we will break the payments down into 4 payments, 25% down, and then 25% a month until you're paid off.
Awesome. Let's get one last look at that. Oh, I love that piece. I didn't even see that one. So cool
There we
though.
go.
Alright.
I like that wolf you found in there.
Right? I was like, it just popped out. I just like loved it.
Okay, next. We've got our Bumble Bee Gray.
Ooh. I want to zoom out a little
Let
bit.
me zoom out just a little bit. Let's get this down.
This reminds me of Vermont. I feel like I've seen this, but just like that bale at the top reminds me of one of our Armando rings. The Armando Joe made?
Yeah, I was actually inspired by that. Drew was checking out Armando's pieces, and he was like, "Hey, can I just make that into a bail?"
It's very cool.
So he matched the beadwork around the sides with the beadwork on the bail.
I like this piece a lot too. I think the finish and like the style of it really matches the stone. It's kind of like almost,
Kind of gray and worn, and
yeah, super organic too.
it goes from mustard yellow to like a, I don't know, a stormy gray.
Yeah. See that?
Yeah.
Earl Grey.
Earl Grey. Anyway, large bail as well, signed T.Skies. Usually our artists will sign T.Skies on the pieces if they're making it here, and they'll usually include their own name. This piece was retailing for $120, on sale today for $96.
Oh wow, it's a great price. Especially since we're having a lot of, like we don't have much Bumble Bee anymore, do we?
No, not well. We've got a couple new pieces in. We'll let the artist, such as and yourself, Marco, if you like,
I would love to work with
check out the
Bumble Bee,
Bumble Bee.
Jasper.
We don't cut it ourselves in shop because so from what I've heard that
It's toxic, right?
it's toxic to be breathing in the dust. Hi, Jaren. Hi, everybody else.
We
Ray,
got
Cindy.
we got Harley Handler on YouTube trying to say hi to everybody, but sadly, no one on Facebook can see the YouTube comments. So
Come on, Facebook.
come on, I'll tell them for you. Harley says hi to Cindy and Jean.
And Harley Handler is Ray.
Ray, okay. Yeah, that's what it's confusing with YouTube because there's the usernames and we never know what their name is. Kathleen, hello.
Hello, Kathleen. This next piece is awesome. It's also a Drew Ruiz piece.
Oh, is this the?
Oh yeah, like he really got into stamping his name on this one. This is the Infinity Stone. It is a purple spiny oyster surrounded by a simple rope wire that he kind of made a little shadow boxy kind of thing. But around that, if you can see that, is a snake, which is the infinity snake, which is the snake eating its own tail. It's a symbol of infinity or eternity. Pretty cool.
That goes through a lot of cultures too. Like I've seen that in like my world religions classes. That's just a very common trend, and it's something that's so interesting too. It's that idea.
That idea of eternity, the idea of the snake
Yeah.
swallowing its tail. It is interesting how it kind of pops up everywhere. We haven't seen too much in the native jewelry, particularly a lot of southwestern Native American jewelry is influenced by the Navajo, and the Navajo don't like snakes. It's not the omen that they put on their pieces usually. You'll see this in so Drew his background is mixed Ute and Apache, which it must not be from the Apache side because Apache are related to the Navajo. They are all the Dene people, but the Pueblos, specifically the Zuni Pueblo, has their snake priests, and they'll have some jewelry with snakes on it, and that's not super uncommon or unheard of. But you won't typically find snakes in Navajo jewelry because it's not the animal that they like to put on their jewelry, which in other cultures, such as the Zuni culture, it's more of a sacred animal. In Drew's case, he's not as connected to his Dene roots, and so he does the snake. He loves the snakes.
Oh yeah, that's an interesting veil too, like that jump ring that's right there. The texture on it.
Yeah, check out that.
Very cool.
The texture
Very
on that veil.
I think it's reticulated, right? That's what.
Everything he does is handmade.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, he does a good job too. We haven't seen him in a while. Disappeared into the sunset. But anyway, this piece is $224. On sale today for $180.
Yeah, I think this is I haven't seen the rest, but this is one of my favorites.
Pretty cool. Is everybody all Christmas shopped out?
Yeah, we've had some big sales, so I think everybody's just.
I know, I'm feeling it. I'm trying to just get presents for everybody, and there was this mad rush to basically today, so we could get our mail.
Oh yeah. Even just trying to go out, like this past weekend, I was trying to go out and shop for my sisters and my mom, and every store I went to had like a 2-hour line outside.
Yep, they're only letting so many people in, and
Yeah. So I just went to all these stores, looked at the line, went to another store, and I was like, alright, I guess I'm not doing any shopping today.
all right. Well, moving on. Number 7 is an old piece.
Yeah, we're getting to the
This is
bracelets now.
Yeah, I've got some bracelets to show off. This one's really cool. It's from the 1930s.
Wow.
It's a Fred Harvey era antique jewelry, I guess we should say at this point. It's beyond vintage. This is a Fred Harvey era bracelet. If you want to know more about Fred Harvey, we do have a couple blog posts explaining what that is. He was a shop owner in the Southwest, and he really brought the Native American made jewelry, I'm not going to say into the mainstream, but made it more of a collector's piece and influenced the industry a lot. So it's old, 1930s, Fred Harvey. The price will reflect that. This is an antique. Old turquoise.
Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Susan's in turquoise prison right now.
No get out
It's
of
so
jail
hard
free
and
cards.
it's so tempting, isn't it? Something about turquoise that's just, you just can't have enough turquoise. Turquoise is a healing stone around the world, not just in Native American culture, but we've got some pretty good books on the history of turquoise, and even in Europe. I mean, it's a Turkish stone, which is where it got its name.
Okay. That makes more sense.
And it's been known to help ward off evil. It's been known for healing. There's a legend about, I think it's a princess in, I think it was England or something, that fell out of a tower, and she didn't get hurt, but her turquoise broke. Yes, beautiful old piece.
That's stamp
Some of
work.
that original stamp work that is influential in the stamp work that we see in jewelry today
Wonder if
came from this time.
any of those stamps survived and are still used.
I don't
Like
know.
that arrow I haven't seen anywhere else.
Like an arrow like that. That's
Yeah.
what we should make our own arrow.
Gosh. Well, Devin's getting good at making stamps. We'll have to
Get Devin to
commission
make
him.
one of those. We've got that old turquoise. This turquoise could originally have been blue, and it's so old. Someone's been touching it. You can tell.
Yeah.
Oils from the skin get in there and really make it this green color. Handmade everything.
Oh.
This piece is,
Does it say coin silver on it? Do you know?
I
Or is
don't,
it
no,
tag
they
covering
wouldn't.
everything?
I don't think they would put that on there.
There's some that say coin silver, but maybe that was like a 1950s era.
Maybe. This piece is $750 on sale.
What's the size on it first?
Oh yeah, let's get that, huh? To bracelets.
That's a good thing about pendants. We don't have to size them.
Probably should give you some measurements. If you ever see something that I'm showing off that doesn't have a size on it, please don't hesitate to reach out and let me know, and I'll measure it for you. It's 5 and a quarter with a just under 1 inch gap. We'll make it a 1, just like that. 1 inch gap. So we're looking at a 6 and a quarter. It is a small bracelet.
Yeah, they were smaller back then in the 1930s, or maybe.
This is retailing for $750, on sale for $600. Is that right?
Yep. That's what I see. Gosh. I'm excited for this next one too.
Yeah. Check this out.
Oh vintage. Am I right on that? Like a 1970s or 80s?
You
Or is this a newer
know,
piece?
I don't know if I quite buy its appearance. L. Cleveland. I don't think so. I think this is like 2000s. But really kind of match that style. And I know you're not seeing it up close, Marco, but I think, yeah, I definitely could go for an old vintage look, but the artist, I think, has made this in the last like 15 years or so.
Oh yeah, because I see those burr marks for the texture, so I see that. Yeah, that's definitely a common technique to use, or a more recent technique is those burr lines, which is pretty interesting.
Yep, this is a nice,
There's some great stamps though.
it's a great piece of turquoise in there. It looks like number 8 to me.
Who's the artist on this one?
L. Cleveland, is that Larry Cleveland? I'm not sure. I didn't buy this piece from the person. I ended up with this piece out of a collection from it's kind of American Pickers situation. I got a batch of jewelry and trading for some other things. Sterling silver. He's got that. This is square wire, which also.
I could have sworn that would have been half round.
So you can see it on the side. Square.
Okay.
It's one of the indicators that knows that,
More recent.
more recent. Square wire has been hand stamped. I know we're like dogging on this piece because it's not vintage, but it's pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, that repoussé work in general, like that's what made me think it was vintage, because those stamps look.
People don't spend the time to do this anymore.
Yeah.
There should be a Christmas drawing giveaway. Cynthia, it's a great idea.
Love it.
I've got some gold earrings we can give
yeah.
away.
You got some gold what
Got some gold rings. Oh, what about that gold ring we did the other day?
Oh, did those sell?
No, we didn't put it on. Oh, are you talking about this Skyweaver?
Yeah.
I was thinking about the one with the stone. Remember the Skyweaver one you did with the band and we put the stone in it?
We had 2 of those, Devon's and Maria's.
I've got one on my desk. Maybe we should do a giveaway.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Maybe on Friday we'll get
We'll
it
have
all.
to figure out
we'll
how
put our
to-
act together.
The logistics of that.
Anyway,
Turquoise.
number 8 stone. Turquoise.
Repoussé and
Repoussé.
stamps.
And what Marco means by repoussé are these stamps, these little wings here. It's a chasing method where chasing means you're making a bubble. You use a hammer it's hammer work to bring texture. There's a double stamp, one that's placed on the back side, which forms this right here. And then there's one that's placed on the front side, and they're hammered together to shape the chase. Specifically, this type of chasing work is called repoussé.
Everyone wants a giveaway.
Yeah, why not? Let's
I know there's ways to do it with like commenting and stuff. Well, I'll have to look into it today.
yeah, there's all kinds of rules and regulations around it. We did something sometime, and then we were gonna get in trouble because like it's gambling and we can't promote gambling or something.
Oh my gosh.
But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out on Friday. Is everyone getting emails? We're supposed to have an email list going for just you all that enjoy watching the shows and just to see what's previewing and everything. We need to have a way to communicate that. I guess we have our inner circle.
Yeah, the inner circle like email list.
Yeah.
If you get a link to it to sign up and get it to me, and like I could put it in the next show.
We'll start putting that in the shows.
Yeah, let's get a size on that. Linda says she's gotten the emails.
Yeah, there should. How are the emails? Do they work? Are they helpful? One of our girls sends them out, and I want to make sure that it's good, relevant information, and it's letting you know. And then there's a text, and I'm totally distracted here. I need to be checking out the sites. The text messages they're supposed to help with like shipping and giving you your tracking number, and then there's some promotional things that they're doing. But let me know if the texts are super annoying, because we don't want to annoy people or sketch people out like we're doing something with the phone numbers. They're just supposed to be helpful, but yeah, if you have any other suggestions, this is our group, and you're part of our group, so we take your feedback seriously. Anyway, it's a 6 with a 1-inch gap.
Oh, it's a good size. So
6 with a 1-inch gap, so 7. So this could be 7, 7.5. We could shape this a little bigger. This is on sale for, well, it was retailing for $8.50, so it's on sale for $6.80.
yeah.
I think we can do better than that.
Oh.
Honestly, I think it was priced. Someone priced it as a vintage piece because it looks that way. But
Yeah.
honestly, we could do $4.50 on that.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, just for the next 24 hours. I'm gonna write that on there. $4.50.
Weird.
Kathleen's not getting emails. We'll I need to figure out a way to give you all the link to sign up for the emails.
Yeah, and I'll be able to throw it in the chat.
Yeah, if you put the $4.50 on the chat, just for the next 24 hours, we'll make this $4.50. Retailing for $8.50. So it's like 55% off. Okay.
I think there's a way, so those of you on YouTube, if you push the bell notification and subscribe, that'll give you a notification for when we come on as well.
That's right, author. And on YouTube, of course, there's the subscribe button, but I think there's a little bell icon, and if you click that, it should ring and let you know when we're going live.
Let's see.
Yeah, this one's cool. This is
This is number 9.
number 9, large cuff bracelet.
Oh, might have to zoom out for this big boy. Who's the artist on this one?
I've got an E stamp. This one's from Gallup. There's a group of artists there at Running Bear that they're not really descriptive with their stamps. It's just the E. Large cuff. And Paula's not getting emails. Denise says not getting invoices or shipping confirmation. We should be able to get you those. Whenever you buy a piece, we should be able to send you an invoice, and then the system should send an email to your... Is anyone else having trouble getting invoices or emails, or shipping confirmation stuff?
Yeah. If so, we'll just have to update their person. It might be like an issue where it's just like the email was typed in wrong, maybe. Sometimes that happens.
We'll have to go look at your email, Denise. All right. This is a
big half round.
big half round. Well, it's a...
Is it hollow?
No, there's just multiple...
Oh.
Do you see that?
It's
like
formed piece.
layers of... what do they call that? Synclastic work?
Yeah.
So
Super synclastic.
Super synclastic.
That's what you can do with the Bonnie Doon.
Yeah, there we go. We're thinking about getting a Bonnie Doon so we can make stuff like that. It's super cool. All right. We've got this lovely piece of turquoise, green, Southern Nevada, probably. It's a little...
There's like little splashes of white in it, which is cool.
Yeah, it's a natural stone. Super simple, but it's a wide cuff. Doesn't quite fit on me. I don't want to manipulate it too much. It's a little small for me.
It's one of those ones you gotta like hurt yourself to get on if you really want to wear it.
But I
if it's
really
not your
want to
size.
wear it.
I've seen a couple of those. I think Jaren bought one of the bracelets that was like, I forgot what it was, but it was a huge piece of turquoise on it, and I wanted to try it on, but it wouldn't fit me.
5 3/4 with a 1-inch gap. That is my size. I just gotta.
So it's a 6 3/4.
So it's a 6 3/4. There we go. Just had to work it a little bit.
I want to zoom out on the camera a little bit.
I'll just put it on. Got some little scratches on my arm from my puppy.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I forgot you got a puppy.
There we go. It's pretty awesome. See?
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, that's...
It's a very rare style to see like the synclastic side by side. Oh, very cool.
It makes it really solid. It makes it feel more sturdy than and thicker than it is, but it's very comfortable, very light. This piece is retailing for $350. On sale today for $280. That's a deal.
Yeah.
I think that's a deal today.
Lots of silver on that.
Yeah.
So that's like an 18 gauge, but all that silver still. What's nice about being like synplastic is it gives that volume, but it makes it still like a light enough piece so it's not like you're wearing a weapon on your wrist, you know?
Yeah, it looks, creates that illusion, and it doesn't, you know when you wear something super heavy for a couple hours and then you just don't want to wear it anymore?
Yeah, it's like that Goldilocks zone for this piece, it seems.
And then you keep wearing heavy pieces, and then after a while you get used to it, and then you just feel naked if you're not wearing the heavy pieces.
You just adjusted to it,
Yeah.
and it's like your body thinks your arms or your neck is heavier than it actually is.
So deal of the day, that piece is going for $280. Sometimes it's cool just to window shop and check these pieces out though. I mean, it's kind of fun.
I mean, that's what I always do.
Yeah. Here we
This
go.
one's nice.
This is a little bracelet. Very simple,
Is there an artist mark on this one?
flowery sun. There is not.
It looks pretty vintage.
Yeah, it's pretty old. Which could mean it's prior to 1970. I don't know if that's the case, but it does look old. Yep, old cast cuff.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yep, this was also in a batch of. So I get like an auction box. It's kind of like that Storage War
But for jewelry.
show. Yeah, but I get a random grab bag, and sometimes we see awesome pieces like this in there. Sometimes not. Sometimes I get a bunch of junk and I don't allow it on the show.
It's very blue turquoise too.
It's
We've
very
been having a lot of like greens and more like,
This is a small bracelet. It's 4.5
oh wow.
with a 1-inch gap, so we're looking at a 5.5. It's a tiny wrist. This would be
If
perfect.
Catherine's on. Size 5 and
Great for my mother.
Does your mother have that small of a wrist?
Yeah, she's got a tiny
Gosh.
wrist. She'd love it. Her wrists are smaller than Jessica's.
Yeah, Jess is like a 6, right? I think
She's
she's
like a
6.
5 3/4, 6.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
6. Anyway, beautiful natural turquoise stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is older. Got that beautiful patina, that natural patina, creating that natural, almost shadow box color that we try to replicate these days with our liver of sulfur and other products. Yeah, it's a great kids bracelet, or there's a lot of women that have a tiny wrist that have a really hard time finding jewelry to wear. This would be great.
Yeah, it's always nice to have like a couple small pieces or like large pieces on that will fit the very few. It's like we try to get it for everybody.
This piece is retailing for $280. I'm sorry, $275? $275. On sale today for $220.
God, it's such an interesting piece of turquoise though.
You have a tiny wrist, Cynthia?
This might just be for you.
It's not. It might be my mom's Christmas present.
Sold to someone on YouTube, Rosa.
Rosa on YouTube.
Alright.
Rosa Perez.
Rosa Perez. And I think she's bought with us before.
Do we have your information, Rosa? Do we have your email and everything? I think we do.
Alright.
It's a great buy.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations.
For those of you on Facebook, you didn't see this comment, but it came from YouTube. And it goes out to Rosa. Congratulations.
We'll set that aside for you, Rosa. Yeah, that's a cool piece.
Sale price was $220.
Up next, got some. Oops.
Oh wow, that's cool. I want to adjust the focus just a tad. There we go, right there.
Congratulations, Rosa. What is it, abalone?
Yeah.
Abalone shell, just iridescent stone. This is definitely an Eddie Secatero piece. You can see that border around it.
Oh, yeah. That's a small piece for Eddie. I
It
like
is.
this.
It's an iconic look. It's on a split 2-shank band. I'm sorry, 2-shank cuff. Here you go, Marco.
Huh.
I'll just set this right here. A Rosa.
I didn't know if there's anything else I need on it.
That's
I don't
it.
have her contact.
220.
So this is number 11, right? Yeah.
This is number 11.
Abalone. Okay, I think that's how you spell abalone.
Let me get a size measurement on this. So we've got that southwestern Eddie Secatero. Looks like I'm out of focus. It's just the shell,
Yeah.
honestly.
There we go. Oh, right there. Gosh, such a gorgeous shell. I love abalone. I don't really see it that much in like
So-
native jewelry, I think.
It's a little larger than a 6.5. Looks like a 6 3/4 or so because it fits me just a little loose. There we go. We can make it a 7 if you like. Oh my gosh, just getting the camera. Cool. Abalone?
Oh, yes, that's how you spell abalone. Not like bologna.
That piece is retailing for 300, on sale for 240. Some mixed prices in here. You know, I think it's a lot of it's random artist pricing, and everyone's a little bit different. We don't. We do have some control over the price with some of our things, but some things we don't. So if you do see some discrepancy with pricing, it's usually because it's some artists are in control of their own pricing,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's why they
You-
come to us.
that and yeah, that's one of the reasons why we sell their stuff here is they're in control, and we just follow what they say. But also you can find some really good deals when someone prices something really low.
Yeah, or we have people come on for like trunk shows, like, who was that woman, Anna?
Oh yeah, Annie. Annie
Annie?
came last week, yeah.
Yeah, she had some great pieces, and they were amazing prices and stuff she just had in storage, right?
Yep, she's had them like since the 80s or something.
Oh yeah. I think this is our last piece, right?
Last piece of the day. We've got this.
Oh, I love this style of cuff. It's like that channel.
Yep, it's like a 6-channel cast cuff. The simple, natural, looks like Sleeping Beauty, turquoise
Yeah.
stone in the center.
Artist mark?
Artist mark.
Might be covered.
Gotta get Christina to not cover up the marks. It is marked. Mark Sterling.
Oh, I never heard of Sterling.
You've never heard of Navajo artist Sterling? He's like the most famous one. Size, you ask, Deborah. Let's get a size on it. It's a 5 with a 1-inch gap, so we're looking at a 6. It's small. But it can be opened up a little bit. We can probably do a 6 to 6.5 for this piece. Sterling silver, thick cuff. Simple.
Yeah, that's a big gauge. Well, since it's cast, I guess it's not a gauge.
We call this a scallop bezel. You see how it's kind of wavy? It's not serrated, it's not like sawtooth, it's not that hand file, it's not straight. Call it scallop bezel.
I like those a lot because it seems like it grabs onto the stone really nicely too.
On sale, or sorry, it's retailing for $300, on sale for $240. One wrist is 7, the other is 7.5. We'll make. I don't know if we have a piece here today, just the big one. That number 8 bracelet we had earlier.
Yeah, all the bracelets were a little small today.
Yeah, it was a small
Kind of
bag.
unusual. Never really see that.
Well, we got some. I had some that fit me, some 6.5s.
Oh yeah, that's a huge. Does that count as a medium or is that?
Yeah, I'm a medium to large.
Okay. Gosh. Oh,
Yep. Anyway,
that's a lot of silver.
we'll go back through these one time. It's an easy show. I've got, I guess, one more piece, which is my bolo tie that I could take off. This was Alvin Monty. He's a Navajo artist in the area. We did a show for him the other day. But I really like this piece, so I might ask him to buy this piece for me. This is a white buffalo
Oh,
and Spiny Oyster bolo tie.
very classy.
I really like this one. I like that
The
little touch
little-
of color.
Yeah, little touch of spiny.
And he's got nice silver cones on the end. He uses a leather cord. Super thick. Look how thick that is.
Wow.
All hand saw.
Gosh.
Shadow box design.
You gotta really know how to saw straight for those. That's a lot of cuts.
He's got 325 marked on this piece. I'll have to ask him if he wants to honor the 20% off. I didn't ask him on this one. I just wore it because I thought it was cool.
I'll just keep it at 325 for now.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a cool one. I like that one.
I like
And
this
he's
one.
one of our new artists, right? Like you've just been kind of making a relationship with him.
Yeah, you know, like I've heard the name, and he's a well-known artist, and I just had never connected with him. And then recently, Debbie Deal introduced me to him. Debbie works here,
Yeah,
and
she had
she's
mentioned it.
yeah, and yeah, he's great. He's done a couple pieces for us, and then he's brought his stuff to the show. We did a show for him the other day.
Was that Saturday?
Was it Saturday?
Was it the long one?
Yeah, it was a long
Yeah,
one. I
Saturday.
can't even keep track anymore. It wasn't Friday? No, it was probably Saturday. What day is it?
Who knows? It's almost Christmas. That's all we need to know.
All right, we'll fly through these real fast. Hi, Vicky. Just to go back over the pieces we're showing today, we've got Isaac Corey's mosaic inlay pendant on sale for $128. Santo Domingo Pueblo. Another one of Isaac's. It's got a green,
Number 2.
almost turtle shell, number 2, also $128. This is on white shell. $128. We've got the Andrew Ruiz Lion's Paw bar pendant on 18-inch chain. It's on sale for $160. We have the Biniyazi.
Oh, yeah, this one's very cool. I'm sad this one's not going because it's a great price. What is the price on this one?
This one is it was retailing for $180, so
144.
$144.
Gosh,
Yeah.
just such an interesting piece of turquoise. Like
It looks like a wolf howling.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Such a cool. I could even see like the Thunderbird almost in it too, like 2 wings.
Oh, at the top?
Yeah, it's like flying upward almost. It's just it's so interesting.
Pretty cool. That one's awesome. We've got the Bumble Bee Gray.
That one's going for.
I guess it's $96.
Yep.
96 for this pendant.
Paula agrees with the wolf.
Yeah, did you see the wolf? Ooh, this one, the Infinity
Yeah.
Stone.
I still like this one a lot. It's a tie between those ones. Size of the green pendant.
Size of the green. I'm just gonna set this one off to the side.
Jaren sees a crocodile, or an alligator.
You're talking about this green pendant here? Or is she talking about the wolf?
There's a,
Here we go, this guy.
yeah, it's a kind of green.
So the green
The inlay one.
green pendant sold. Which one's the green one? The
The inlay?
inlay green or the wolf pendant? Which one are you claiming? The wolf, yeah.
Oh, nice. Ding, ding, ding. And which one was this? Was this the one that's 144?
That one is it was 180, so on sale for yes, 144.
Okay.
So yes, congratulations.
Mozilla.
Mozilla. And then the other green pendant, if we were asking about it, is 2 inches with the bail, 1.5 inches without the bail. Number 2, that one is off the side for Mozilla.
Yeah.
Ding ding. Over to the bracelets. We have the still have to finish up this one. The Infinity Stone. It's a purple Spiny Oyster stone. I guess it's a shell, not a stone. By Drew
Oh, the backing. We didn't even see that.
Ruiz.
That is interesting right there.
It's retailing for $225.
Price
On
on this.
sale for $180. $180 on that piece. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
We'll figure out a decent system one of these days.
Need a conveyor belt.
Yeah.
A pulley system.
We've got
Super
19
vintage.
30s.
Antique.
Let me just adjust that.
There we go, perfect.
Fred Harvey. Piece. On sale, or $750 on sale for $600.
There's a snake wrapping around the stone.
This is the big bracelet of the day, which is
Oh,
the
yeah.
number 8.
Number 8, and it's number 8 turquoise.
We need to close down the aperture, I think, to like a f22, f28 or so. So we can
You'll
get
have
that.
to show me that, because I don't know how to do that in video. I know how to do it in photo, but not the video.
That is number 8 turquoise. Retailing for $850, but today only we're gonna
You dropped it down to
$450.
$450.
$450.
It's a great one.
I feel like it was just priced a little high. I mean, but I guess that's I mean, when we paid for it.
Carl says
Didn't
has a
bring much.
snake wrapping around the stone. I think I know which piece you're talking about, Carl, but I feel if you want to get it, just say sold. It's a great piece.
That's K Purette.
Oh,
Carl's,
Carl K.
is it Carl
Pruitt.
your husband? K?
Gosh, that's a gorgeous. That
Yeah.
Spiny Oyster is
Spiny
really
Oyster
interesting
purple.
too.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Great, Drew.
Druies. We have the super synclastic cuff.
Some Southern Nevada turquoise.
Yeah,
Right.
with that old natural. I don't know how old it is. And I would say this is in the last like 15 years or so.
Yeah. Very contemporary style. Reminds me
And-
of like Nambe.
Yeah, kind of a non-base style. 350 is the retail price. On sale for 280.
Cape Pruitt, if you wanted the pendant, just say sold, and we'll know to get it to you.
Apollone. Eddie Secatero.
Oh, yes, Carl is her husband. Okay.
$300 on sale for $240. $60 off. Oh, kick the camera. And then last piece of the day was the Sleeping Beauty solid cast cuff.
Yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of recognizing Sleeping Beauty blues versus Cayman.
Yeah,
Like right when I went to Thunderbird Jewelry Supply today,
you could see, right?
yeah, I
Yeah,
looked at
difference.
them close up and like next to each other. It's like, okay, I see it. I see that blue.
$300 on sale as well for $240. Let me just adjust. I kicked the camera. Now it's all messed up. Get that right there.
Nice.
All right, everyone. And that'll be it for our show today. So thanks again for joining us. I hope you have a wonderful holiday. If I don't see you before then, we will be here this week. We're going to slow down a little bit. We're trying to get in a bunch of stuff there before Christmas. But we'll be back. We'll continue to do our shows. If there's... Oh, one thing. There's a couple other really big jewelers here that really like what we're doing. And we may have potential partnerships. If you're looking for something in particular, from one of the tribes or maybe a specific artist in general, don't hesitate to let me know, because I'm going to be able to have access to some pretty incredible inventory soon. Just for you, they're going to let us pull some pieces out of their galleries and then put them here so you can see them. And yeah, if you have any requests, let me know. I can't guarantee anything, but yeah, it's kind of a cool opportunity for us.
That sounds great. Little
Yeah.
combined gallery shows.
Yeah,
Because we're one of the few, like, especially local places that does anything like this, like our little live sales.
yeah.
Gets it out into the internet community.
Yeah, so if you have something in mind, let me know, or if you had an artist in mind that you're trying to get a hold of. We do have a network of artists as well, and we do like working directly with the artists. We like the artists to be able to control their prices and show their own stuff on the shows. Unfortunately, with COVID, we're limited on some of the guest artists that we have coming in. But yeah, if you'd like to help us get a hold of someone, or if there's someone that you are trying to get a hold of, maybe we can invite them over to the show and show off their work. And yeah, we'd love to invite anyone who's in our industry to come join us, because we just want to be transparent about what we're doing, and we want the artists to be able to meet you all and for you all to meet the artists. And I think this is a great place to do that. So again, I'm Matthew James here at Turquoise Skies. If you're watching the show afterwards and you see some of these pieces we showed off today, and if you're interested, please email us or call us. Our phone number is 505-862-9443. If we don't answer, I apologize. Feel free to leave a message and we'll get back to you. Or you can reach us on our website at TSkies.com. We've got a comment form there, or you can message us on Facebook. So
Check out our YouTube if you haven't been to it yet. A lot of great stuff on there.
we're getting some more people on YouTube. It's good to see you all. And we'll catch you next time. And we're hoping to be here on Thursday. I think Devin Edison may host the show on Thursday. And he's got some of his own pieces, and he's going to be showing off some other artist pieces. So great. We'll see you next time.
See y'all.
Good night.